Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday morning to you all, and welcome to Soulful Surrender Yoga. I'm Ginny, and I'm happy to be your guide this morning. Today, the practice is going to focus on the heart chakra, that is the bridge chakra in the middle that divides the upper spiritual chakras from the lower grounding and more empowering chakras. So, we're going to work with the messenger today and open the heart. Open everything, open yourself to love, passion, forgiveness, and just feeling totally good inside. So let's just start by just taking a few breaths, moving their sits bones out of the way. Allow the shoulders to draw away from the ears. Let's allow the palms to face up as we position ourselves in a receiving mode. Allow your eyes to gently close. The chin gently tilts down towards your chest. And just clearing your mind, opening your heart as we embark on this awesome journey with the Anahata chakra. That is the Sanskrit name for the heart chakra. So let's just start with just a few breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. Take another inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Gently allow your eyes to flutter open very carefully. We're going to turn side on and go on our back. Then, of course, I will remove my glasses. So just allow yourself to come down onto your back in the most comfortable way that is for you. You can come down to your forearms, you can roll to your side, or you can just allow your body to settle into your mat. Think of your mat as the earth and allow yourself to ground and become one with the earth. Allow your feet to fall out to the side. Your palms are up. Your arms are to your side, maybe a few inches away from your body. Just allow the shoulders to gently draw away from the ears, making any adjustments in your upper back, shoulder blades, just to find your comfortable place for the next hour. Allow that heart to open. Allow yourself to start to feel love while you also allow yourself to ground and secure yourself to the earth via your mat. Allow your mind to clear out any activity of the day, of the weekend, or even of the past week. So you have made room to fill it with new sensations, feelings, messages, as you allow yourself to witness changes you may see in your mind, feel during this practice. Allow your fingers to gently curl towards your palms and just find yourself in a state of stillness. Allow yourself gentle inhales and exhales here. Nothing too deep, nothing too crazy. Just allowing yourself to be and coming into this moment. If you'd like to set your own intention for your practice this morning, please do so at this time by saying that intention to yourself 3 times as if it's all already happened. If few affirmations you can think about is, I am safe. I am secure. I am loved. I deserve to be loved. I am passionate. I have compassion for others. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, allow the knees to gently draw in towards your chest. Allow your arms to wrap around your legs, below your kneecap, on your shins, giving yourself a well-deserved hug here. Bringing the palms to your knees. As you exhale, draw the knees in closer towards your chest. And as you inhale, allow the knees to open as you circle them around. We'll do about 5 of these. Exhaling as you come in, inhaling as you push away. Getting some gentle warm up in the hips and the knees. We call these knee circles. Let's do one more wherever you're at. Pausing in the center. Let's take a breath. Inhale and exhale. We will reverse the direction. So as you inhale, just push the knees forward away from your body. And as you exhale, allow the knees to open as they circle in back over your chest. Inhale, going forward. Exhale as you open and circle. 3 more using your own breath. Pausing in the center at your final and 5th one. Allow your arms to return to the earth. Your palms are pressed into the mat. As you exhale, lower both soles of the feet to the mat. Legs will be about hip width apart for a few pelvic tilts. So as you inhale, just gently lift the pelvis, lifting the hips just a few inches. This is not a bridge. And then exhale as you touch down. We'll do 5 of these total. So inhale, lift. Exhale down. 3 more using your own breath in your own time. Pausing as you come to the 5th and final. And we're going to inhale up to waterfall pose. So allow the feet to lift on an inhale towards the ceiling. Allow the toes to flex and point towards your forehead. Your lower back and sacrum are securely on the mat. Eye gaze is up, heart is open. Point and flex your toes a few times, maybe 3 or 4 times. And then allow some rotation in the ankles, counter and clock, remembering to reverse. So we always keep everything in the balance. Take an inhale, lift your arms towards your toes as if you're trying to touch your toes. And it doesn't matter if you touch them or not. We're just going for the shape and the form and the motion. Feeling a beautiful stretch down the back of your legs, down your hamstrings, and getting a nice stretch in your shoulders as you reach for your toes. As you exhale, allow the arms to rest on either side of your body. Allow your knees to bend at 90. And then draw those knees into your chest. Let's allow a little rock side to side. Getting a little bit more movement in. Now we're just going to gently roll to the right, resting the right ear on your right bicep. Take a breath here, inhale. And exhale. We're going to push off the earth with that top on the left arm. Bring the glutes back. Cross your legs in front as we transition to a tabletop. Your knees are hip width apart. Your hips are going to be lined up with your knees. Allow your shoulders to line up with your wrists. Coming to an awesome tabletop with your back flat, like a concrete pillar. Your palms are gently suctioning to the mat as if you have suction cups, and this helps with your wrists, so we don't put a lot of pressure on the wrists. And that takes time and practice to do that. Your index fingers are pointing forward and your fingers are spread nice and wide. Get some movement. Some QL stretches as you exhale. Take the gaze over to the right. Take a peek at your right heel. As you inhale, come back through forward. As you exhale, take the gaze over your left shoulder. As you inhale, come back forward. And now just move and breathe. Breathe and move between the two sides. Getting some gentle side body stretches in. Exhaling as you turn away. Inhaling to bring yourself back through center. One more on each side. Pausing in the center as we go into our cat-cow. So as you inhale for your cow, draw the navel towards the mat, the tailbone lifts, the back arches, the eye gaze looks up. As you exhale, send the navel towards the spine, rounding the back, the eye gaze looks down. Inhaling again through your cow. Exhaling up into that cat lift. And now yogis, just move and breathe. Breathe and move between the two. Taking as long or as little in each side. One more of each. Pausing in the center. Hip circles, love doing these. We're going to start with counterclockwise. So as you exhale, allow your body to circle around as you're going counterclockwise around the clock. And just imagining we are hitting all four corners of the mat. We'll take it around 5 total times. I'm at about number 3. So your final 2, again, on your own. Pausing in the center, and now we'll reverse that direction, going clockwise around. Exhaling as you start, inhaling as you come up back through center. 4 more times using your own breath. Final one, wherever you may be. Pausing in the center. Walk your knees in a little closer, a few steps. Cross your legs behind. Have a seat behind your glutes. Come straight on, facing me for a quick couple stretches in seated sequence. And then we'll get started onto an awesome heart chakra opening yin sequence. Allow those palms to touch down on your knees. Make those adjustments in your sits bones. We are coming to a sukhasana. And if this is not comfortable for you, you can release a leg. You can extend a leg long. We just want you comfortable in your seat. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. So let's just inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. And as you're rolling back, just imagine you're trying to crack a nut in between your shoulder blades. That should give you some beautiful release down your back. One more. pausing, and let's reverse that direction. Let's inhale, lifting the shoulders, and exhale as we roll them forward, getting that opposite balance. One more. Inhale, extending the arms out, and we'll just do some inhale as we lift, exhale as we're flexing, and then releasing, just to get ourselves a little sensation in the wrists, a little flexion. Then allow your wrists to rotate, and then reverse the direction. Bringing those palms back to your knees. As you exhale, draw that right ear towards the right shoulder and hold, getting a beautiful stretch down the left side of your neck. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale back through center. One more on each side. Inhale back through center. Exhale left. Inhale back through center. And now this time we're just going to take it halfway around. So we're going to exhale to the right. We're going to inhale, allow the head to come back and open. Exhale over to the left. Inhale again, bringing the head back. Exhaling over to the right. And inhaling back up through center. And now we are going to start with our yin program. It's always the best part of the sequences on Sundays. We are going to do a child's pose, but normally I transition everyone onto a bolster. Today it's going to be a little bit different. So I want you to use your yoga block. If you don't have a block by chance, you can just use a small blanket or even your pillow, because that's what your head's going to rest on. So I want you to position your yoga block at the top of your mat. You're going to swing your legs up to the side. And instead of going mat width apart with your knees, we're just going to keep the knees almost next to each other. We're going to exhale down, drawing the glutes toward the heels. Now in here, if this were to be too much, you could take a blanket and you could just allow a blanket between your glutes and your ankles if you need to, and your heels. This is going to be a 5-minute hold, and we'll start the count when I get you positioned and you're comfortable. So as you exhale, you're just going to gently lower down and allow your forehead to touch down onto your block. Your hands can hold the block. If you'd like your arms to your side, palms up, or you can have forearms down, palms down. But wherever you are, I just want you to find your comfortable position. If you need your knees apart just a little bit, that's fine. Just trying to change up the child's pose. So wherever you are, we're going to take a few breaths as we sink into this shape. I'm going to get my timer here because, again, this will be a 5-minute hold. We want to make sure. And since our forehead is on the block, we don't have to turn our head. So this will be a straight 5 minutes. So take an inhale. Sigh it out of your mouth. Allow yourself to surrender. One more inhale. And exhale. Starting the timer now. While in this shape, allow yourself to witness how you feel. Keep your mind and heart open for messages, signs, sensations that you may receive during your time in child's pose. Just imagining
a beautiful green ball of energy in your heart, and just feel the love coming from that energy. And send that energy through your body to every part. And we've got a minute left in the shape. Take an inhale through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. Another inhale in and sigh it out. Wherever your arms are, allow the palms to press down underneath your shoulders. And very gently push yourself up off of your block or your prop. Move that block
to the side. We're going to take our 1 minute rebound on our belly. So allow yourself to transition to your belly. You can bring your forearms down, extend the legs long, coming to crocodile by stacking both palms, allowing your forehead to touch down, unfurling, flattening your feet, and taking this time to observe and witness how you felt during that shape by finding total stillness. This will be a 1 minute rebound. Take an inhale through your nose, sigh it out of your mouth, bringing your palms underneath your shoulders. You're going to gently push yourself up, transitioning to a tabletop as we are going to go into a melting heart shape. For this, you may want to put a folded blanket, or if you have another mat or a little knee pad on your knees. You just want to kind of position it so you have enough room to extend your arms. So for this, the hip is going to be lined up with the knee, and that's not going to change through the position. You're going to unfurl and flatten the tops of your feet behind. Look at my time frame. This will be a 4-minute hold. So you're going to exhale down, first to start to your forearms, and then gently extend the arms. Just allow your forehead to touch. And if this is too much, you can put a blanket, or if you would like to use a block, you can use a block again for your forehead, wherever you're comfortable. So we're just going to touch down and allow the arms to extend to where it's comfortable, but keeping your hips stacked with your knee. So once you find your spot, we're going to take a few inhales and exhales and sigh it out. If at any time it gets to be too much, feel free to back in. You can bring yourself back to child's pose. So let's just take one more breath here, finding our shape. Setting the clock for 4 minutes. Allowing your heart to open, focusing on that green energy, just building and bubbling in your heart center, activating that beautiful heart chakra, anahata. Breathing deep in and out of your nose, that helps in any of the positions and shapes we are in. A little discomfort is okay, but if you experience any burning, tingling, or pain, we definitely want to come out of the shape. Allow yourself to be the witness. And keep your mind and heart open for gifts you can receive during this shape.
And we are just under a minute left in this shape. Use your breath. Take a nice inhale through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. One more inhale and sigh it out. With care, gently lift the head and very slowly walk the arms back into the forearms, coming to your palms. We're going to gently push yourself up. If you used a knee pad, you can move that out of the way. This again will be a rebound on the belly. Making your way to your tummy as carefully as possible. This will feel good after being in that shape. Stacking those palms, elbows out, unfurl, flatten your feet, and just allow your forehead again to touch down for that 1 minute of stillness, that 1 minute where you witness and absorb. Find your stillness. Take an inhale through your nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. Another inhale. And sigh it out. And then gently bring in your palms underneath your shoulders. Just push off the earth. Walk the knees in. Cross your legs behind. Take a seat behind your heels as we get ready to transition to our next shape. And this is something new that I have not done in my class, but I saw it and thought it was wonderful. This is a scapular release. We're going to start on down here on the left. So I want you to position your block we call this mama bear. So baby bear is flat, mama bear, papa bear. So you want to be at mama bear. You want to walk it in enough because we're going to be bringing the end of the mat and folding it over the block, and you want the mat to touch. So just give it a little test, and this is to give you cushioning because we will be leaning over this with our armpit. If you have your elbows are a little snug because we'll be resting our elbows. If you want to have a blanket, or if you have another mat, or even just like a little knee pad, you can use that. I'd like you to come onto your side. Come onto your left side. And you're going to bring yourself so that your armpit is just gently resting on the block. And you'll know when you find that spot. And this is actually the meridian for your heart and your lung. You're going to come up on your elbow and you're going to allow your head to rest, your ear to rest in your left palm. Your bottom leg is folded. Your top leg is just gently knelt on top of the bottom leg. And take a few minutes. Take all the time that you need. We're going to do a 3-minute hold here. That top arm, your right arm, just allow it to gently rest on your top hip. Again, this will be a 3-minute hold, so I want to make sure that you are totally comfortable. So take a few inhales here. Just bringing up my little stopwatch using my foot. Take some inhales here and exhale. And this is going to be a scapular release. I'm really excited to do this one today. Again, make those adjustments, find your spot. 3-minute hold begins now. Allow your eyes to close. If at any time, again, this gets uncomfortable, you can bring yourself out, maybe release your arm, but just allow yourself to surrender to this shape. Yin is known to be a little uncomfortable because we are working and moving fascia. In restorative, we set you up nice and neat with your blankets and your bolsters. Yin is definitely different because we want that little bit of discomfort. But again, we don't want pain, burning, or sensation. So just honor your body. Be the witness here. Definitely look for signs, shapes, sensations, messages while in this shape. Allow your eyes to close. We're under 1 minute to go. Yogis, just hang in there. Use your breath in and out of your nose. Think of your breath as your vehicle. It helps to get you where you need to be. Take an inhale through your nose. And sigh out of your mouth. One more inhale. And sigh it out. Taking your top arm, gently press it into the earth. We're just going to gently lift up. Allow that bottom arm to extend. Using your palm to push yourself up. Releasing the wrap. We're going to do a few cat-cows in the between sides. So bringing yourself back to your tabletop. Just inhaling into your cow. Exhaling up into your cat lift. Let's do about 3 or 4 of these. Just to bring a little movement in, and then we'll do the other side. Walk your knees forward, cross your legs behind.
Have a seat behind your heels. And then we're going to turn to the other side so we can get the right side. So let's position your block, taking that mat, wrapping it, moving the block if you need to, because we want the mat to come all the way down. And if you need a mat or a blanket for your elbow, I do, is I'm on a wood floor here, and wood would not match very well with my elbow. So we're going to turn on the right side, bringing the hip up, and then gently positioning the block right about the underarm, right at the armpit. And when you find this spot, you'll know it. Bringing your elbow down. That bottom leg is bent, the top leg gently bent over top. Take a few breaths here, finding your spot, allowing your left arm to just gently rest on your left hip. Take an inhale and exhale. Just setting yourself up. Setting up for that 3-minute hold as we begin. During your shape, if you need to make adjustments, please do at any time. And just allow yourself to witness how you feel. Just always imagining that beautiful emerald green light generating in your heart. Just feeling yourself and filling yourself with love, forgiveness, and compassion. You can recite an affirmation. I am loved. You can think of those affirmations in your mind, in your shape. I deserve love. I am compassionate. I can forgive. I can be forgiven. It's okay to forgive yourself. A lot of times, a lot of people have trouble doing that, but you have to, because that helps you heal. We're less than a minute to go. Time flies when we're having fun, doesn't it, yogis? Take an inhale through your nose and just sigh it out of your mouth. One more inhale and sigh it out. That top arm, your left palm is going to come to the earth. You can extend your right arm and gently with both palms and arms, bringing yourself back up. We're going to transition on the belly one more time. With mindful moves, we're going to move the props out of the way. Allow your mat to unfurl and just take yourself down again onto your belly. This will feel really good after being in that shape on both sides. Stacking your palms and just allow that forehead to just gently touch down. And just be your inside witness. Witness how you feel. What messages, what sensations did you experience in your shape? Take an inhale through your nose, sigh it out of your mouth. Another inhale, and sigh it out. From here, we're going to transition right into Sphinx pose. We're going to stay exactly where we are. I want you to lift up on your forearms. Allow your feet to go about not quite mat width apart, but a little wider than your hips. Your shoulder is going to line up with your elbows. Your eye gaze will be forward. If this is too much for your elbows, you can bring in a blanket underneath, and you can rest your arms on your blanket. Take the blanket across long ways if you need it to be a little wider, but wherever you are. Sphinx will be a 4-minute hold. And for the last minute, I'm going to give anyone an option to go up into seal pose. And for seal, you would point your hands out, you would press the mat, and you would lift up and engage the elbows. But that's only if you'd like to take that option. So for now, fingers are facing forward, palms and forearm press firmly into the mat, and you're gently engaging your lower back muscles, opening that heart. Take an inhale, exhale, and your time starts now. This is an awesome heart opener. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. This is a great back bend and wonderful for your lower back as well. Your eye gaze can be forward, or you can allow your head and your chin tucked towards your chest, wherever you are. I like to tell my yogis, just imagine you're a mighty sphinx in the deserts of Egypt, and you're guarding those beautiful pyramids. Just be the witness. Allow yourself to go within, focusing on that heart, that green energy, that green ball of light. Using your breath, navigating, feeling. If you'd like to take the final minute and seal, just allow your fingers to face out. Gently push off the mat with your palms, allowing yourself to come up. This might give you a little bit of relief as well from being down on your forearms. Your elbows are engaged. This just gives you a different sensation and a different option. From my perspective, it feels wonderful, and I hope it feels just as wonderful for you as well. Knowing you can come down at any time back to your forearms. Take an inhale through your nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. One more inhale through your nose. And as you sigh it out, first lower down to your forearms if you were in seal, and then gently coming down, bringing your palms underneath of your shoulders. Push yourself up, walk your knees forward. Our rebound is going to be in our back. Cross your legs behind. Have a seat behind your glutes. And just allow your glutes to come forward as you lower down to your back for your 1 minute rebound. Extend the legs long. Allow your palms to be up. Total receiving mode, and find your total stillness for the next minute. Take an inhale through your nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. One more inhale. And as you exhale, gently draw the knees into the chest. Hug the knees below the kneecap. Allow a gentle rock side to side. And then you're going to gently hug your knees, and we're going to hold this shape for about a minute. Gentle tucking of your chin, close your eyes. Take an inhale through your nose. Sigh it out of your mouth. Allow your arms to come out to the side if you have the room. If not, you can goal post your arms. And we'll do a nice supine twist on either side. So as you exhale, draw your knees to the right. You can touch down on a block. You can touch down on a blanket, on a pillow. You can stay neutral. You can lift your head, turn it away. We'll hold this for a minute.
Take an inhale, bring your head back through neutral. Draw the knees back in over your chest. Make adjustments to your hips and lower back. And then as you exhale, we're going to lower the knees to the other side, to the left. Again, making those adjustments to where you're comfortable, touching down onto a block or blanket or a pillow if needed. When you inhale, turn your head away for your final twist for a 1 minute hold. Take an inhale through your nose. As you do that, bring the head back through neutral. If you turned away, draw those knees back in towards your chest. One more gentle rock side to side. And we're going to set you up for your final Shavasana. Many ways to going to give you many options here. You may want to roll to your right and push yourself up so you can get what props you need. If you have a pillow or a blanket, you can fold that and place it behind for your head. If you also have a bolster or other blankets, you can position your bolster underneath your knees. I'm even going to give you some options here. If you need some hip release, you can allow your body to lie down. You can bring the soles of your feet together and just allow your legs to open out onto your bolster. And in the middle of your Shavasana, you can then straighten if you need to. But again, this is just an option if you feel you need some release into your hips. If not, you can just allow those legs to fall over your bolster. The bolster is behind your knees, your arms are to your side. If you have an eye pillow or a washcloth, I highly recommend putting that over your head so you can just totally tune everything out and totally just take these next couple of minutes to really witness, absorb, and totally just enjoy some time to yourself. As I say in my classes, it's my gift to you after spending an hour with me in the class, whether you're doing my yin yang or just the yin. I just love giving everybody that special time because you really do need that, especially with how life has been lately. So find yourself to that place where I promise you no one's going to bother you, and just allow yourself to be, find your total stillness, go within, enjoy, and I will bring you back out momentarily.
Start taking nice inhales in and out of your nose. And we're going to start the gentle reawakening process so we can finish out the practice and continue on with this beautiful day. Allow some gentle movement into those fingers and in your toes. Allow your wrists and ankles to rotate counterclockwise if that feels intuitive to you. As you inhale your arms up over your head, allow your toes and fingers to point, giving yourself that morning stretch you do each and every morning. And then exhale those knees into your chest, rocking side to side, massaging that lower back and sacrum, moving that bolster out from underneath your legs if you had one there for your savasana. And just gently rock. Those body parts need TLC just as much as we do. On an exhale that feels intuitive to you, roll to your right. Allow that right ear to rest on your right bicep. That's a built-in pillow for you. And just allow yourself a few extra moments there before we rise. We're going to inhale through the nose. We're going to sigh it out of the mouth. Take an inhale, drawing it in, and exhale it out. One more time, yogis. Inhale and exhale. Gently using your top arm, push off the earth, bringing yourself to an easy, seated, comfortable position for you, allowing the shoulders to gently draw away from the ears. Your palms are together, your thumbs are at your heart, that beautiful heart chakra that we worked and cultivated today. With your chin tucked and your eyes closed, I want to thank you personally for being in my class today. It was with pure gratitude and pleasure to share space and be your guide on this beautiful Sunday morning. The light in me will always honor and cherish the light in you. Namaste, and honor your practice each and every day.